I'm going to demonstrate the lying down hamstring stretch here with Kenji, the senior innovations in Pilates teacher, going to demonstrate. So what we do first is push the carriage out, and then I'll pass Kenji the strap. We'll put the long strap over the foot first, over the ankle. Just bend your knee a little. Yeah, and then the short strap here, that's much safer than having just one strap on. What we'll do first is, rather than going straight up into the stretch position, if you can push the leg forward this way, yeah, that way that you don't go into the stretch too quickly and the stretch reflex isn't turned on. So go to this position first and then slowly let the leg go up until you start to feel a stretch in the hamstrings or in the calves. And when I say feel the stretch, I mean in terms of intensity about 5 out of 10. Once you get to that position, you hold. Is that a stretch there?
Yes.
Yep. So normally we'd hold that position for the same length of time that we do for all the stretches, for 5 breaths. Then we do a contraction, and in this case you can, if Kenji holds the strap, and then she's going to try and pull her leg in that direction to activate the hamstrings, calves and glutes. So let's do that now for a count of 5. So she's pulling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a breath in and relax. And then as you breathe out, let the carriage slide in a little further and re-stretch. So after the contraction, you'll find that you can often re-stretch between a couple of mil and up to 5 centimetres. It depends on each muscle group and how you're feeling on that particular day, a whole lot of different things. The other important things to remember are to keep this leg straight so that the back of the knee is stretched, and to keep this leg down. If you let this leg lift, then the pelvis rotates posteriorly and the stretch is decreased. If you find that your leg sits up too much, it's usually a sign that the hip flexors here are too tight and they're not allowing the leg to hang. Okay, so while we're here, we're going to do the second stretch for the muscles on the outside of the leg here, so biceps femoris and possibly some of the external hip rotators. Usually you need to come out of the stretch bit first and then slowly take your leg towards the midline, and if you're very flexible like Kenji, even further across the body. Again, hold. Once you feel the stretch either here or here or here, hold the position, and then we do a contraction. In this case, it's to push your leg back towards me, or if you don't have a partner, just hold the strap and do it. We do it again for 5 seconds. You take a breath in, and then to re-stretch, just take your leg a fraction further across the body. And of course, the other thing to make sure is that this hip stays down. If you let the hip lift, you might be able to go further, but it's not necessarily a better or more effective stretch. Once you find that second position, hold it for about 60 to 90 seconds again. And to come out of the stretch, bend your knee and then push it forward, and then bend again, put the other foot up on the bar, and take it out. That was a complicated way of coming out of the stretch. Okay.